Hello everyone, welcome to this stream. Today my plan is to finish the work we started last week, which is it's a work to integrate Discourse2Fedmsg into the more generic webhook-to-Fed and drop the Discourse2Fedmsg application, which was running on its own, so that we have less stuff to maintain and everything is consolidated into the same application. It's going to make things much easier to maintain because there's always some work involved with having an application running. There's operations work, but there's also updates like dependency updates, the sort of thing, making sure that the application doesn't have an insecure dependency running, or that it still works on evolving versions of Python and the distribution, etc., etc. So we want to have as little applications as possible, as few applications as possible, sorry. and for that, we're going to consolidate Discourse2Fedmsg into the more generic webhook-to-fedora-messaging. All right, let's start. I hope the setup is okay. You can hear the sound. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay. So let me share the screen. Well, not really, because I was looking at the easy fixes page, but we know about this already. Let me start the development environment, maybe. Okay, that's not the right. Okay. Where is it? It's here. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, there you go. All right, so that was the application. Does it have the changes that we want? I think I've stashed them. Let's see. Probably, yeah, no, that's Fedora Bootstrap. That's just Fedora Bootstrap. What changes do we have? What changes do we have? Pretty much nothing. Oh, that's not the right branch, that's why. Can we switch to a branch using the web interface with the UI? That's possible. Maybe that will be here. Check out to branch. No. Check out to. I think that's the one. I think that's the one. Okay, let me look at the last message. Is there a show here? Commit. No changes? No. No. Yeah, I don't really know how to use this interface. Anyway, git show. It's work in progress. Oh yeah, it's probably way too small. Let me zoom in. That should be better. It should be more easy to read now. Okay, so that's the git show. What did I do in the git show? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna drop that, but that's fine for now. Discourse, yeah, I'm seeing discourse things. Okay, cool. And let me delete the last commit. So my things are modified again. Okay, cool. Well, let's see if we can run that. And is the UI updated? I don't think I've modified the UI. Yeah, I still need to take some screenshots. Right now, I'll leave it at that. What change did I do to data? Adding discourse, that's fine. What's this? Okay. Yeah, so I think I will need to add unit tests. That seems to be lacking. Because if I look at my unit test and the coverage, and that will be here. Ah, there it is. Right, let's say I run these. Run with coverage. Please. Okay, I see it run things. All right, so the test coverage is not fantastic. What worries me would be what I should pay the most attention to is the files that I have changed, which are, oh, stay here, which are discourse.py and extract repo. No, I need to have discourse.py checked in and probably init. Is that all? So discourse doesn't even appear here, does it? Yeah, it doesn't appear here because it's not even touched. So init, right, there's dot discourse now. What do you mean? No, that's... Yeah, well, I need to test that. Okay, discourse, that's here. Okay, I need to test it. For that, I will need an example of the webhooks that are sent. I hope I can find that on the Discourse website if they have API docs. That would be ideal. How do I do my test at my tests at the moment? There's in test message, test service probably. Nope. Ah, yeah, fixtures. Okay, so I'll need a discourse directory here. And this, how does this work? Request data. Okay, that's loading the, gives you a service. Okay, request header, expect blah, 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 expect topic. Okay, expected topic. Fast JSON client, sent message. It takes DB service as a, okay, it takes DB service as a fixture. Where does this come from? It probably comes from there. Client, DB user, authenticated, DB service, okay. Service type. Ah, there you go. Okay, so it's going to run everything with the discourse service type now. So I don't need to change anything. I just need to create the right fixtures. So what do we have? For Fojo, for example, we have push headers and push payload. Fine. Let's look at the discourse logs, see, API docs, see if we have something. So, discourse webhook API docs. Maybe. Discourse API docs. Okay. Sounds good. All right, that's a little small. Ah, nice. So what do I want to alert on? That's interesting. So if I go to my, okay, my handling of, if I go to my handling of the messages, where is it? It will be in the discourse parser. What event do I use? X-discourse event signature. Well, that's pretty much all of them, right? Post. No. Yeah. Ah, yeah, if post in webhook body. Okay, fine. Let's take an example then of, let's say, a new post and a new comment. I think that would be the basic thing we want to have. So posts. Do I have webhook content here? Okay, that doesn't give me the API docs for webhooks. Yeah, so okay. Maybe that's something we can use. Okay, cool. That was the previous one. Okay. Very cool. That's when you want to receive a webhook. Okay, I want Discourse to send a webhook. Yeah, that's what we want. Well, I don't think they are going to give us an example. Maybe example? Mm-hmm. What's that? Maybe in Discourse's source code? Well, it's possible that it's going to give me the same objects as the one that are in the API. So I'll have post type, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but I can't really build it. That's the posts. Okay. Do I have example? Ah, yeah, I could reuse the tests that are in Discourse2Fedmsg, obviously. Yeah, that would be good. This probably has all the testing we need. Okay, nice. Let's do that. Let's go to the tests. Test message create. Yeah, let's see if we can find what we want in the previous application, because it did have tests, so we could reuse them. Still very small. So, okay, tests. Test webhook, that's the thing. Let's just, yeah, let's just copy this file to the other one. So I can remove this directory because that's not going to work the same. Of course, it's named test discourse. And I can undo what I did in the conf test because that's not going to work the same way. So I can drop that. The tests for discourse are going to be a little bit different for now. Okay. Okay, so I have this. Nice. It's not Discourse2Fedmsg secret. It's the, yeah, that's not gonna work the same way. Anyway, app and client, that's not how it works. In this, we had the client, that's for sure. I will probably need a Discourse DB service. That means I'm gonna have my own fixture here. The DB service is going to, yeah, async client that stays. Oh, does it stay? I don't think I need it, do I? No, I don't need it. Anyway, async client that's in from HTTPX, HTTPX. Okay. That's my async client. I'm not gonna actually need it. Do I need a DB user? I don't think I do, but maybe. Oh yeah, I do. Well, I can still get that from the database. That's from the main fixture. That's fine. And user is, what's user? It's here. I'm probably going to need user and service. Okay. An async session? Yeah, that's likely. Absolutely. Okay. Async generator? Yes, I suppose so. Okay. And make DB service. Where does this come from? From utils. Except it's not .utils, obviously. It's not even, is it .utils? Because what's the path? What's the path? Test discourse, it's in test message. Is there something in test message? There's a utils. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Okay. So I have this DB service. I'm using DB session. Service type is going to be discourse, of course. And DB user. Right, I yield the service and I debit it then. Okay. So I'm going to need to test my webhook. I'm going to need the service. I need the client, I need the service. What else do I need? Not sure. Let's stop here for now. So that's my data. Ping, okay. Okay, I need something to calculate the signature. Do I have something here for that? Nah. I'm probably handling that differently, right? This validate function. Get payload sig. Yeah, that's the one. It's in endpoints parser base. Whew, all right. So what does this do? It returns the hex digest. Cool. Get payload sig, data, algorithm is SHA-256. Oh, token. Yeah. The token is going to be DB service token. Ah, yeah. So I need something called body data. What's that? Ah, it's bytes. Okay. So JSON.dump. There you go. And so encode, or should I say or data bin, maybe. Okay, so I need my data bin here. Okay. It's going to be body, and it's going to, oh wait, no, I didn't change that. Mock sends discourse.ping.ping. All right, and it's not slash webhook. That's different. Sorry. Yeah, go away. Where's my test message create? It's here. So that's not how I do this. I do it this way. Well, I could reuse the sent messages, right? That's a mock that I'm interested in. Okay. There you go. I have sent messages now. How does this work? So I can do this entire thing, I think. So I'm posting this. Content is request data, that's data, I suppose. How do I post things here? Request data, it's a string. So I suppose that's going to be yeah. Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, headers are going to be headers. Okay. It should be created. It should send a message. Okay. The expected schema should be discourse message v1. The topic should be, it should be this. That's the topic. The agent name, well, there's none. The body should be I guess data. Yeah, it doesn't have body, it has webhook body. Yeah, right. Webhook body, right, that's correct. Expect maybe the headers to be the headers. Okay. Expect the JSON response to be, yeah, that sounds correct. Looks correct. That's one. Now data bin, yeah. Okay. This first one should work. And now I can do so of course those parameters are going to be the same. I can do calc-sig, that's gonna be easier. Sorry. Now I need to pipe to Sorry, I have a little hiccup. Okay. So I can go back to calc.sig. Give it the DB service and the data. Okay, so now, what is this? That's my entire test. So I'm posting this. I expect the body to be 202. And I expect cooked or raw keys. Okay. Right. So what I'm actually testing, sorry, is I want this post. I want my webhook body to have less keys. And the header stays the same. So that's it. Now, what happens if I have a missing header? Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Same here. What happens if I just post this? I'm just posting this. And the headers, I don't set any headers. Right, I don't set any headers. I expect this to be 403, actually. And I expect the return value oh, what's going on? All right, that's of course, it's going to be wrong, but it will let me test, well, fix the test better. Right. Now I'm testing the hash. Append client, okay, I'm actually needing the client. Oh, yeah, I can also test that I didn't send any messages, sorry. Yeah, that's useful. And now this, so this time I'm using the wrong hash. So the data is still this. I'm still posting this. This time the headers are Sorry. All right. The headers are that's of course entirely on. Thank you. I hope you didn't hear that. I tried to mute the microphone, but you know how it goes. Okay, let's go. This, okay. Didn't hear anything. Perfect. Thank you. All right. So what was the plan? The plan was to have the header be wrong. Discourse event type is test. Okay. So no shall. Oh yeah. Okay. Ah yeah. Okay. I see. Well, that's kind of. I mean, calcsig is going to give me two. It's going to put. Oh no, it doesn't. Nice. Okay, so it doesn't have the prefix, and something is going to go wrong, obviously, because of that. So the message that I'm expecting this time is no prefix. Of course, that's not going to be correct because it should be JSON. It's going to be something more complex, but I'm just going to run the test and look at the output and see if things look correct. Okay, not valid sig. Ah, yeah, so there's difference between having a hash you don't understand and having something incorrect. So doing the same stuff here. Basically doing the same stuff here, except the signature is going to be something wrong. Dummy. Oh, I do need the same arguments. Of course, I also want to test that no message have been sent, but that's a given. And it's an async function. Okay. Okay, so the message this time is going to be signature not valid. Boom. Let's go and test this. Save it. Yeah, it's useless. Let's remove it. And remove this. Okay. Now let's run this test. Do I need to go there for that? Probably. Can I ask it to rediscover? Probably. In test message? Yes, test discourse. Okay, run them all. Of course, there's going to be a lot of failures. Finish running the tests? Wait, what? What's wrong? Not found. Right. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm not sure I can actually override this, so... Yeah. I'm just going to call it service. And here I'm going to call it service. See if that doesn't... Oh yeah, service type. That's why. Let's go back to DB service. Let's go back to DB service. Just remove this because this is causing a lot of tests to be generated. Let's run again. No test run. That's bad. So what's this? Test discourse not valid. Weird. Can I run it manually? Let's see. What's wrong? Fixture sent messages not found. Oh, really? Wait, isn't it here? Oh, maybe it's... Where's sent messages? Oh. Yes, fine. Let's move this fixture to a more local conf test. Let's move this to a more local conf test. Oh no. No. Okay, are we getting there? Yes. Okay. Those two need to be moved here. Obviously. I need the generator. And the message. Yes. And PyTest. Cool. And mock. Okay. What? Oh. Obviously. Okay. Okay, so now I can actually import this fixture because it's in a global conf test. Well, not global, but local to this module. A conf test file that is local to this module. Ah, now we're getting there. So, 5 failed. Okay. The ping failed. Message could not be dispatched. Signature not found. Ah, that's interesting. It shouldn't fail. It actually shouldn't have failed. So, X discourse event signature. It says signature not found. So, something is not handling it properly. Where does the signature come from? Error come. When does the signature come? Not found error come from? It's in base get headers and data X hub signature. Okay, that's where the failure is. Okay, so the base parser assumes that it's X hub signature, but it's not. So we need something else in the base parser. We need something that's going to be called X hub signature 256. Wait. Oh, it's assuming it's X hub signature 256. Yeah. That's an unfair assumption to make. So, okay, and didn't we have one that didn't have any check? Okay, so we could have something different actually. So validate here. It's not implemented. Okay. What does GitHub do? Validate with sig header. Okay. Who is using get headers and data? Oh. It's a little bit too much to untangle, but there you go. So let me rephrase that. On GitHub, oh, okay. Get headers and data. I need to re-implement it. Is that fair? Is that fair to have to re-implement it? Doesn't seem very fair to me. So here, oops, sorry. Okay. So here, the GitLab, the base parser has get headers and data that checks for the signature. Okay, I'm not sure it should be in there because it should be, that's a validation matter. So here it does the exact same thing. Yeah, that's not very well organized. Okay. It should be a matter of validation to check for this. So let's say my base signature header name is none. It's a string or none, and this time it starts with none. Okay. The signature header name for GitHub is indeed xhub signature. Same goes for Forjo. It's also using this, right? So validate with sig header, blah, blah, blah. So now, GitLab though, it's still none. So when it goes with, so the base uses validate with sig header. And wait, does Forjo, yeah, xhub signature 256 and GitHub xhub signature 256. Okay, cool. We could say that we implement the base version of validate with this validate with sig header, blah, blah, blah. And here I can just say if self dot signature header name, if there's one, then I can check this. If we have defined a header name, then, oh no, wrong key. Paste it here, please. Yes, yes. Okay. So if not this, then return. And if there's one, then you have to check it. If self.signature header name not in blah 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 and not in headers, then here signature not found. And in all other cases, validate with stick header with the header that I decided on. Okay, so that's going to be more generic. It's going to work for all of them. I will not have to re-implement this in my GitLab parser because the two functions are now the same, right? I do not have to have validate do this. I can put that here. I can still set that to none, so just to be explicit. So I don't have to re-implement validate to make it do nothing. And it's going to be simpler. Isn't it? Yeah, I think it's simpler. Right. So now GitHub has this signature. Okay, this is still... You do not have to re-implement this because the default one is fine. For Joe doesn't have to re-implement this as well because the default one is fine too. It has this set, that's good. And GitLab, yeah, we just talked about it. The base one, yeah. Okay, I think that's more generic and more flexible because now I can go to GitHub and use this new attribute for Discourse, except this time it's not called xhub signature 256, it's called xDiscourse event signature. And I don't have to re-implement this because it's exactly the same, so less code. All right, we are not too bad, I would say. Now let's run the test and see what it gives. I'm going to make a small pause and go to the toilet. I'll be back very soon. And I'm back. Let's go. All right, so what do we... Oh, 5 failed. Okay, cool. Are the errors? Oh, yes. It's not the same. Not at all. Okay, now I have message could not be dispatched. Signature not found. Interesting. So it's still not finding the signature. Is that correct? Ah, yeah, there are the errors. The error comes from self.validate, and raises key error signature not found. Okay, let's examine what's going on. Let's look at what's going on. Invalidate line 35. Yes. Show me. Test discourse ping. Just run this one, please. So what do I see? I see these headers. Oh, it's all lowercase. All right. Yes. Yes. It's all lowercase. Can I do this? No. Transform to lowercase. Nice. It should be better. Let's go. I need to remove the print, of course, if it goes well. Well, it's likely to go well. Yes. It fails, obviously. Header usernames not found in message. That's okay. 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 All right, if we want to maintain compatibility, we will have to do this. Filter the headers. If I want to maintain compatibility, I will have to do this. Yes, it works. I can remove the print that was right in the middle. That's not a problem anymore. Okay. Things fail, of course, but that's more expected. Missing header, that's the message that I get. Really? Is that what I expect? Missing header? Where's my missing header? Missing header. So I'm expecting this. Yes, that's good. Okay. Then what else? In wrong hash, not enough value to unpack. Yeah. I guess. Wrong hash is... It's less specific, but I guess that's fine. And the other one, not valid sig, is... Oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. webhook-to-46 equal this. Please try. Oh. Oh yeah. Well, assertion error. What's the error? What's the message? Not valid SIG. Okay, it's a 400 that I'm getting. So I'm expecting a 403. I'm actually getting a 400. That's fine. And it's definitely not signature valid. The message is this. Good. Next one. I'm getting a 400 here as well. 4127. Yeah, it's 400. Okay, I'm getting 400 responses here. Not 403. Could be 403s, I guess, but for now it'll do. 403. It's expecting 400 errors. Fine. Let's try again. Everything's still good on your side? Hello, everyone. Hey, our tests pass. Pretty good. Okay. Well, that's nice. Now, let's try to run the entire thing with coverage, and we'll see if we can get our coverage to work. See what the we can see what the coverage will be for this new discourse file. There's a tool that is called diff coverage that we can use to check if the changes to the files are covered or not. It's a pretty useful tool. I would recommend it. For now, I'm going to look at that, see if we have... Hey, why do I not see... Oh. Coverage disabled via no-cov switch. Well, absolutely not. I'm running with coverage. Strange. Let's try again. Actually, do you know why it's running things with no-cov? Oh, it's running with cov equal dot. Coverage disabled. That's weird. Why would it be disabled? Is there some configuration for that? Huh. Let's see. I don't know. Let me just run the tests that I know how to run. What's that? Are you sure? Because it's there, right? What's my interpreter right now? It is 313.70. 313.7. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why it says that, but talks run the same thing. Just run the normal one with coverage. We'll see what we get. Why is that in yellow? Cloud code for VS Code. No. Nice. Coverage is 85-86. The coverage for my parser, my Discourse Discord parser is, where is it? Endpoints, parser, Discourse. That's here. 96. Okay, it's just line 19 that goes to 21. What's this? 1921. Oh. I suppose that we always have a token. Yeah, I suppose we always have a token. I don't really need to do the test. What does the base one do? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Let's try again. Let's run it again, but now the coverage for Discourse should be 100%. Oh, by the way, I could have run div cover right now. It would have been better. I'm going to do that. So what's the usage? It's let's just run it. Ah, there you go. So the coverage is coverage.xml. Oh, nice. I didn't reduce the coverage by adding this. Okay, I think we're pretty good now. Let's run the app and see if the UI is correct, right? So to do that, I'm going to go to the directory. I know we use supervisor to run all the processes. There's 2 of them, so it's not a lot, but it's there. And I can check, yeah, can go to local hosts. I think that's the one. Yes, webhook-to-fedmsg running on port 8000. Okay, I should have Discourse right here. Why do I not have it? Let's look at our UI now. So all this is good. Let's look at our UI. So it's on the sidebar, right? In theory, there should be, I see Fojo, GitHub, GitLab, Discourse, right? List group. There's API, Fojo, GitHub, GitLab, Discourse. Why is it not there? Is there a problem with my NPM server? It seems to be happy. Oh, 5173, interesting. Okay, that's the right one. Localhost 5173. Cool. I see Discourse. Of course, this file seems to be empty. It shouldn't be empty, right? I've put some basic data there. Discourse. So the webhooks bind from Discourse forums. Well, yeah, that's right. Did something go wrong with it's fact, right? I think it's fact. Yes. Body bind React Markdown. Oh, yes. Well, yeah. And that's where it is. Beam. There you go. Create webhook, blah, 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 from all the screenshots that I haven't done yet. Right. What if I create a webhook? Yeah, I need to be logged in. Okay, so that means I need to start tiny stage. Sorry about that. Oh, do I need to? Yeah, I probably need to. Okay, yeah. So, background up, IPA and auth. I need those VMs. Hopefully it's not going to eat all my CPU. Fingers crossed. IP is running. All my RAM. That would be worse. IPA is up. Okay, it's running. Let's see. I need to authenticate. I'm logged in. Now let's create stuff. No, don't record that. So there's Discourse. Test. And the service is going to be Discourse. Yeah, it's there. Cool. Ah. SSL certificate failed. What is this? So the post failed. 401 unauthorized. Huh. Well, that's weird. That's kind of weird. Oh yeah, maybe it removed the certificate file. Let's try. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I will need to restart the backend. I think I've upgraded a component that where the CA certificates were held, so I need to restart. Restart backend. Oopsie. Okay, let's try again now. Create test discourse test, and it's discourse. Do it. Bind creation failed. Oh, what's that? 2 binds created. Really? That sounds unlikely. Response was input should be GitHub, Forjo, GitLab, input discourse. Ah, that's where it fails. Okay, we have an input. That's a legit error. So in my backend service, that's revoke. Okay. Get service, list service, create service. It's expecting the body is expecting to be service request. Okay. That contains service request main. Okay. Service type. And service type is... That's where it lacks. Discourse. Let's try again. Oh, it's created. Nice. That's nice. So it worked. It created this test discourse thing. The endpoint is this. Okay, the token, the service. Okay. Okay, cool. I think it's good. So now I will need to make screenshots if I want it to look the same as the rest. So, yeah. Webhooks, right. Does it do the same with... Oh, that's kind of annoying. Let's see if I can do something with Discourse. Is there a way to do personal forms on Discourse? Free trial. Doesn't sound very good. Starter, okay. Yeah, I can't do that freely. Which makes sense. I mean, it's a forum. Maybe I can use other screenshots. Discourse webhook example. Maybe there's something like this. Let's see if I can see something here. Oh, that's good. I could just do something like this. That would be nice. Yeah, let's reuse that. Save the image. Okay. How is it called? I suppose it's called. How is called these screenshots? How were they called? IMGs. In public, I suppose. Yes, IMGs. Right. Call that 1.png. And this one is going to be 2.png. .png. I'm gonna try to rewrite the text here. Okay, so let's do something like this. Okay. Okay. enter the payload row. Sorry, what does it give me? It gives me from the endpoint field. Okay, that would be 2. And what else? Okay. Okay. Well, not too bad. I think that's not too bad. Okay, let's try that. Click on the Add Webhook button. Okay. The secret for the bind token field. Okay, perfect. Well, that's pretty good actually. Let's finish this and send the pull request and it will be done. Hopefully. What do you think? Am I missing something? Changelog D, yes. 178. Yeah, it's done this way. Poetry, run, town crier, create 178.feature. Oh. Town crier is not installed? Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's defined but not, okay. Poetry add group dev town crier. It's expecting people to have town crier on their laptop, like on their machine, local machine, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, not feature. Oh, added. There you go. So I now have, sorry, what? Well, reload, please. Yeah. Okay. Add your info here. Okay. Okay, so Discourse2Fedmsg, I'm going to provide a link. Discourse2Fedmsg. That's the one. That's the change. Okay. Show me what it would be. What? No module name. Yeah, that's wrong. Where's the pipe project? Where's the pipe project? Was town crier in there? Town crier. That part is wrong. Or is it? Yeah. Please try again. Ah, there you go. Okay. And that will be 178. Good. Okay. Let's review things. What did I change here? Yeah, I need the new version. That's for sure. Town crier, yes. Town crier, yeah. Should I take everything? Yeah, I guess. Okay. I need my changelog. Yeah. Definitely a change. Fedora. Oh no! No. What were the changes here? Just Fedora Bootstrap? Yeah. I'm not interested in that yet. Yes. Yes. I don't want to commit those. Okay, I didn't change those. Okay, that's fine. That's my screenshots for the documentation. What is this? The new discourse path. That's, I'm taking this. Facts. Yes. Make. Yes. I'm going to have to try to make all this more dynamic. Will make things so much easier. Okay, unit. Yes. Discourse.md. Yes. Data.js. Apparently. conf test. Yes, that's a new file. I'm taking this. I'm sharing this fixture with other, the new test discourse. That's the new thing. Oh, it's going to be unhappy because reuse is unhappy, right? I'm pretty sure that reuse is going to be unhappy. I'm going to have to add the headers. But for now, let's just say it's fine. It's fine. Let's keep going. This is... what's that? Yes, that's just me moving the function somewhere else. Service. Yes. What's this? Yes, adding it to the available parsers. Cool. Do it. What's this? Yeah, that's the trick of reorganizing the validation so that I can have the name of the signature header in the class and the rest will follow. Pretty sure that it's an prettier is unhappy. Files were modified with, okay, that's okay. Definitely going to have to add this one as well. Okay, so discourse.py, yeah, that's the entire file. Let's go. For Joe, did I change? Yes, adapt to the change. GitHub, I suspect that's the same thing. It is. GitLab, lots of code is removed like this. Extract repos, I'm not touching that for now. It's something else. Okay. Okay. Merge Discourse2Fedmsg into this app. Fixes 178. I'm pretty sure this is gonna fail. Pretty sure this is gonna fail. It didn't? Well, am I checking things with reuse? Oh, it's commented out. Yeah, it's not great though, because if I look at my new file, like for example this one, it has no file header. Oh, none of them have. Oh well, I guess that's fine. Okay, so I've did that. Now I'm going to push the change to a pull request. Oh. Let me just make sure that I'm on the latest. Gonna push the latest based on the latest thing and create the requests. Let me pretend that I'm reviewing myself. Does this look reasonable? Yep. Okay. Well, let's just let the tests run now, right? I think that can conclude our stream today. Hopefully you found that interesting. Okay. What should I say? Yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for joining this stream. If you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, thanks for looking at that and watching it till the end. I hope that explained how webhook-to-Fedora-messaging is organized and how you could add new services to it. And I hope that it's going to encourage you to contribute to Fedora Infra applications. They're there and people are using them, so it's always cool. That's it. And hopefully I'll see you next week. Oh, wait. What do I see? I see a failure. I didn't check the types. I should have, obviously. Let me check, make sure that something is not wrong there. It's probably wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Because, yeah, I didn't check the types. I'm pretty sure that I forgot some of them. Go my pie. Yeah, I'm gonna finish that. Push the fixes. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's okay, that was expected. All right, so okay, this is typed. Type. It returns a string, I think. I think it returns a string. Get payload SID, what does it return? A string. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. This isn't set to return none. I'm going to have to use that many times, I suspect. Yes. 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 Okay, what else? Discourse.py line 40 and 41. Oh, really? Well, that's an actual error. Oh, yeah. It supposes that post is going to be a string, but it's not. It's really not. Is this going to make things easier? I'm not sure. Let's try to run this this MyPy test again. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna add this, make sure that there are no other fail tests. All the rest works. That's perfect. I'm ending this and push forcing it. All right, so this should run the tests again. And this time everything should pass. All right, let me get back to what I was just saying before. Yes, thanks for coming to the stream. Hopefully that was interesting to you. And if you have any questions about this, please reach out to me, or like, you know, use the comments section. I probably will look at it. That's likely. I'm not very experienced with all the, you know, YouTube algorithms, etc. But everybody says to add comments for their visibility. Just, you know, add comments if you have an actual questions, and there are no wrong questions. I'll be happy to answer questions that you think are too simple, or like if you ask a simple question, and if you ask something that looks very, very silly, it means that I haven't explained things sufficiently. So feel free to ask me. I'm always happy to have questions. And with this, I'm going to conclude this stream. I will see you next week. In the meantime, take care, and happy open source contributions, everyone. Goodbye.